Hi, I'm Fizyta, and I created this video to offer something a little bit closer to an in-person explanation of how I work as a therapist. So sometimes individuals come into therapy with a specific issue in mind, be that wanting to work through childhood trauma or facing depression or anxiety. And other times people are drawn to therapy just from a general sense that life could be better. They could be living more of their full potential, feeling more empowered in life, or living with a greater sense of meaning or purpose to their lives. And often I find that no matter where we start, I can come to this point in my work with my clients where my role as a therapist is to help my clients get in contact with their inner wisdom, to discover what it is they really want and find the courage to live from that place. So I completely trust that all of us have this innate well of inner wisdom inside, this inner voice that just knows what's best for us. And the sad thing is that we're often not really taught how to get in touch with that. So therapy can be a great place to get in greater contact with that inner wisdom and deepen that connection to this really vital part of yourself. I also work a lot with couples, and I love that transformation that can happen in couples therapy when a couple realizes that within that problem that brought them into therapy, that horrible, icky, sad conflict that they wish would just disappear, within that can lie the key to how they're going to build a really fulfilling relationship. And the way I see that working is, I don't think it's a coincidence that this one person who you love and who loves you more than anyone else in the world, that's also the one person who can really push your buttons better than anyone else in the world can. And it's precisely where those buttons are getting pushed. Those are places within you that have been calling out for growth and integration. So when your partner triggers you or upsets you, that part of you that is getting upset, that's quite often linked to either childhood trauma or some old pattern that really isn't serving you anymore, or some unconscious limiting belief that is getting in the way of you living your full brilliance and your full potential. And so when a couple really consciously commits to working on their relationship and then necessarily doing the individual work that's required to do that, what you get is two people really on these personal growth paths side by side and working on their own individual stuff as they work on their relationship, and the relationship becomes this really supportive ground for doing really meaningful individual work, and they get to deepen this connection and deepen their love. And so it kind of turns into this recipe for a really fulfilling relationship and a really fulfilling life. And so there's only so much that I can really say in a really short video, and I've mostly talked about kind of the general philosophy about how I hold therapy. So if you want to know more about how I work, what I'm influenced by, where to find my office, you can click through the pages of my website, heartpsychotherapy.com, and I hope I get to meet you in person, and I wish you well.